Hello everyone and welcome to another TDR family game video. This is DroydTDR, and today, Jean, what are we doing? Billie Jean, we are not Nahida. We just got out of this brain warping place, and apparently the academia was controlling our dreams and harvesting our dreams or something messy. Finally broke out of it thanks to Nahida's help and Dia. And they said, well, we got to investigate the Academia. And so in this Archon Quest, next step is go to Katheryne, who's apparently a Shneznayan puppet. All sorts of craziness happening.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Applesauce to you too.
Hi, Katheryne. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think.
Really?
Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, what?
Wait, say what?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I feel embarrassed just imagining this. The audience would definitely have a reaction.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
Wait, what? Isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages don't really go together.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Why are we trying to create interesting
I was gonna
reactions here?
ask, just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're not Katheryne, are you?
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Wow.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Katheryne wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes.
Actually,
When
pretty
did you
funny.
get into her head? From when she said, "Ad Astra Abisask."
Add extra
So it's
applesauce.
been you this whole time?
Oh my.
Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways.
Wow, that
And
was
I
3
even
days
had a
ago.
really,
In real
really
time.
long dream.
Wow. So the Akasha can't take away dream gods, the dreams of gods. What did you dream
It was
about?
another dream about the Sub-Zerus festival, except it was a happy one. In
Nice.
my dream, I
Birthday.
was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to
Nice.
sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know,
At the
Nahida,
children or to the children?
maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zerus festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
Could it?
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad.
Yeah.
By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up.
Good.
She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering.
Okay, well,
For
let's
the
do that
moment,
then.
Our top focus should still be figuring out what
Oh.
the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Okay, the dream harvest.
Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zerus festival? So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities.
Exactly.
As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here. Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Katheryne for a little while.
Why don't we just borrow Nahida? Can she not appear in her own form? Hey, here we go. Chapter 3, Act 3. Dreams, emptiness, and deception. Sounds like moon, lies, and illusions. Where are we going here? We walked 3 steps away.
Chat here.
Okay, 3 steps away.
So do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Let's do it.
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
All right. Wait, what is this message board blinking at me for? Let's see. Possess a key figure in the academia. Possess a student and infiltrate the sage's quarters. We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. I think it'd be easiest.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
Okay.
After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Well, maybe we possess a key figure.
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
So we're left to a student,
Wait,
apparently.
that's too risky.
Wait, what?
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
Oh, I get it. Sure.
Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
All right.
Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
See, I don't know what else we could do.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay. But aren't you the god of
What does that
wisdom?
mean exactly?
You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should
Oh,
recruit a spy?
Al-Haytham.
That does sound like it could work.
He owes us.
Before coming back, we met someone named Al-Haytham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
That sounds like a plan.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Aria.
Oh, really?
Hannah remembers now. Isn't she
Oh,
the
that
one
lady.
who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
She was
We ran
in the
into
background.
her basically
Yeah.
every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilou.
Exactly.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd.
But it sounds like in a bad way if she's like the
She was
sage's
born in
right-hand
the
man.
desert,
Or
and
woman.
was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later
Aw.
on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after,
Okay.
the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt.
Oh, I see. So she's got remorse and regrets. This is no longer just a metaphor. Those are Satara's true thoughts, aren't they?
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problem.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds like who we need.
We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Alright, okay. Reconnaissance gathering. Though, I want to know what this is all about. What is this all about? Bulletin board. A riddle, a proverb or something? Alternating day cycles, homeward figures. Wait, what? Are you interested in Busis's riddle? Is it a riddle? Wait, what? What did I just do? Oh no, did I just trigger a just triggered a side quest, didn't I? Alright, let's talk about riddles, blah, 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 blah. I gotta get back on the Archon Trail. Get out of here. Goodbye. Yeah. Hints and treasures and lighthouses. Alright, bye. Out of here. Gather information like Nahida said. That's what we're doing. Here we go. Talk to this lady. Is it a lady?
This should
I don't know, I didn't see.
Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Oh, nice.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria?
No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Huh.
Talking style and key characteristics?
Why?
My poor lost lambs, have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
What the?
Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh! My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course. In that case...
Meow. We got a meow. Is that my future?
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
An aspect? What's an aspect? Find my prospects in health and prospects in love. Let's go with love, why not?
Prospects? No problem at all.
Oh, I have no problem at all? Fantastic.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... So many people will fall for you.
Wait,
How could
what?
that be?
How is that possible?
Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Meow?
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that
Right.
the orientation
That was weird.
of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Hart and Mart on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Maybe, but if people are going to throw themselves at me, maybe we won't reverse that wheel of fate. All right, get more information from somebody. This guy. This guy.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep. It belongs to a king.
Keem.
His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
All right.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Katheryne from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad.
Interesting.
He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After
Okay.
that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
Nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Hooray.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell
Oh,
from
no.
a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see.
Oh,
We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
all right. Sounds good. Whatever that was for. All right, what else? This lady. Hostess at a tea house?
This should be our final stop. Sataria is always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nice.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
Nice.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
That is pretty cool.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I
Oh,
see.
interesting.
Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
All right, then. Hopefully you make it, I guess. All right, let's see. Back up to Katheryne's stall.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibility. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Setaria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Setaria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If Deshret were to criticize Setaria's actions or make a demand...
So, how do we set that up?
Prophecy...
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Setaria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Oh.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Setaria for sure.
Interesting.
She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Wait, us?
Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I possess them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Oh dear.
That is pretty convenient. But why does she have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Yeah, what's up with
that?
that?
I've been observing humans for a while. I've never been good at imitating them.
Huh.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Katheryne.
Alright, we'll try.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it.
Alright, we'll do our best.
This to help
Let's
everyone,
go.
and we'll only be borrowing them
brain
for a little
invade
while
people.
anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Alright, do we have to wait till tomorrow afternoon? I think so. Oh, a spin crystal. Let's get the spin crystal. Everybody needs a spin crystal. Is this a fire? We cook? Yeah. Alright. Spin crystal achieved. Where are we supposed to go till 12 noon? Okay. Oh, I'm burning. Whoops. 12 noon. Zoop. There we go. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And sunrise is right about now. There it is. Hello.
Onwards.
All right.
We have work to do.
We have work to do. Or maybe we don't. I don't know. Let's go possess someone. Hello.
Oh, here she comes. Satari is here.
Oh boy.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll
Seems so
snare her
weird.
to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully this is a no-fail
I'm
quest.
starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
How about here? Oh, the hand gesture. That's key for possession, apparently.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love.
And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Okay.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Oh, good gosh. What the heck were they? Harriet and Marit? Let's go with that.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
Paimon hiding in the background.
No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
The gods have spoken. Ho 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 ho. The gods have spoken. Let's go with
The
hum.
gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And
Wow.
if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
That's right.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
It's misinformation campaign?
Insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his
Wow.
power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wow, crazy. Why wait? What else do we have to say? Where'd Paimon go? Wait, what?
Whoa, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Well done. Setaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Huh.
Aw,
Crazy.
Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harabatot theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Setaria.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go brainwash someone else.
Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Wait, what? Higher by a meter? What? Am I not standing right here? That was weird. Wait, what? Oh, there we are. Okay, we're Potter Man.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He can lift stuff now, or he's walking more. Forgot, did he break his leg? I don't know. He can walk now.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret?
Oh.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Hakim, you don't mean... you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
What?
Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before I knew it, I really was starting to get in the role. Was I too harsh?
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Setaria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah, don't worry, we're manipulating you. Please pay no attention to the man behind the mask.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
I've been spending all my time studying in the basement. I've been spending all my time studying in the attic.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
What?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
Oh my gosh, we're laying it
who
on
worked side
thick.
by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Please, please stop!
Huh.
Even now,
Wow.
Setaria's still trying to run from her problems.
I
She
pushed
can
too
no longer
hard?
justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary,
Okay.
you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Oh my.
What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Setaria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must
my.
face the truth, Setaria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Wow. We've really got her in a big swirly mess. That's pretty cool.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. No matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
Follow your heart. It's not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please
Sounds
tell
good.
me, what can I do for you?
Yay.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
An outcast.
To fight against
Interesting.
the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
Sure.
The
why
academia
not?
entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
Sure.
That'll
Maybe.
depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, what?
Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars.
Oh, good call.
Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
The Traveler's
Wow.
execution
Talk
was
about
ingenious.
manipulation.
She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well,
Well, thank you
now that
very
we've made
much.
plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Go for it.
But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Okie dokie. Time keeps on ticking. Into the future, specifically tomorrow. Do I have to wait? Do I have to go all the way around? let's cancel this. The following night, 1900. Okay. Following night. So tomorrow, 1900. Whoops, wrong one. This is today. This is tomorrow, 1900. Sheesh. All right. Full day and a half. What a waste of time. Are we gonna do it? We're doing it. We're sleeping now. Waking up again. Here we go. Let's go steal some documents. Actually, we don't steal them. She gives them to us, right? Should be interesting. All right, here we are. This way. Wait, no, this way. Wait, what? Over here. Yeah, there we go.
Katheryne, we're here! Oh, you are the other Katheryne, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Katheryne in your mind.
We just call her Nahida.
We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Katheryne's identity.
Yep.
Oh, good point.
Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
Somehow I doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
All right. Don't you feel like something is off?
What do you feel
Like what?
is off?
It's a little too quiet
the
around
middle
here.
Of the night. Of course it's quiet.
Is this a
You're
dream,
not
though?
getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Setaria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
All right.
Regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Let's do it. Document exchange. Let's go visit the academia. Where is it? That way.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Setaria managed to distract all the guards.
Yeah, let's hope. There's really no one here, though. I think we're in a dream. Maybe. Ooh, what's this? Investigate. Like I found a bandana. Here we are, academia. Wait, what?
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Yeah,
the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're
What?
the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Il Dottore! What? This is
If
unexpected.
you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement.
No.
With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
What?
The people of SUMERU City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals.
What are they
Now
gonna
can
do?
deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, All these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh my.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of SUMERU.
Oh, you go, girl. She's gonna kill the Akasha, ain't she? Oh, she tranquilized them all. What? Brain controlled? Possessed? I don't know.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Alright. What is she doing, and who is Il Dottore?
You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Perhaps that's true. Perhaps we shall face Il Dottore. Come on, let's keep going. Dottore. Plot twist after plot twist, here we come. What are we doing out here?
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
From floating? Really?
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can know between minds. Hopefully she'll be fine. I don't know. That guy's pretty terrifying.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here. Let alone
Seriously.
such a high-ranking one.
Seriously.
I was number 2.
Is he really?
So scary. He called himself the Doctor.
But
Remember,
Tighnari,
Tighnari
yes,
told
yes,
us about
yes.
him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently, and that even the sages are weary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the scale of the problem and the number of parties involved.
Yeah, now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
Again, the
What are the
Fatui.
Fatui after this
Fatui,
time?
Fatui.
Another Gnosis?
Probably.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida
Luckily, she's
said
in my party.
We'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's go find someone else who might be involved and start our own investigation.
You mean...
That's fine. Tighnari. What?
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's
Maybe.
no time to lose.
I'm still
Let's go
thinking
to
Alhaitham.
Gandharville.
Really? In Darvaville? What about Alhaitham? Alright. Let's go Gandharville. Gandharville. We gotta come up with a better name than Gandharville. Why do I keep going into characters? Come on.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
We shouldn't. We should go to Gandharville. Gandharva. I don't know. There's gotta be some better name than that. I'll just call it Gondaville. Shorter. Maybe this will help us get there faster. I went the wrong way. Now we're going the right way. Alright, let's use speed running. Oh, some more loot. Yay, a banana. No. Other stuff. Tighnari, where be you? I need to get some of these woods for a thing. Is this the right wood? It's some sort of SUMERU wood I need. That is not it, but oh well. Wait, that one hasn't been shot yet. Where's a shooty thing? Where is a shooty thing? Where can I get a Darn it. Is there nothing around? Maybe not. Maybe we just have to go find Tighnari. There's guys there. I don't know. Not finding a shooty thing, so. It's weird. We're already here. Oh, there it is, right down there. Some of the dendrongalongagram. Think. Look at that. Easy chest. Now, how come we haven't run into Tighnari? Oh, there, here he is.
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Okay.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
Really?
We're
the outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the doctor.
Why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Local mercenaries might have an edge. Maybe he's taking advantage of the academia's resources.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
You're up, traveler.
No problem. I got this.
Following orders. New punching bag.
Quietly now. Right here, right now.
That's close enough. New punching.
Emerge. Right now.
I see everything.
Do-do-do-do.
It isn't over yet.
More?
Here comes reinforcements.
Bye-bye, reinforcements.
Hey,
We won this time.
that was pretty rough.
Not really.
Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But
Not
this
really.
doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent.
Him,
He
maybe.
knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tighnari?
That's
Going
weird.
up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
All right, but what about our chest? Didn't we just get a chest? They're trapped. Didn't we spring their trap? Where's our loot? There we go. Yay.
One way to
Loot.
draw your target out of hiding.
Oh, what if we had gone here and walked in the backside? I bet there would have been.
Take it easy.
But there would have been a trap there too. And we will put a pause right here. Be sure to check in the next episode where we go and find Tighnari on this crazy SUMERU Archon Quest. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.